Being strict with your money is extremely important, especially when it comes to trading. We're in the business of keeping our money and growing it. So what I want to show you in this video is how to not overtrade US 30. I'm going to share a couple of things with you guys that are very important and you guys need to know. But without further ado, let's get Now you need to have a plan. When do you trade? What time frames are you using to trade? What's the biggest loss that you're going to take in a session when you're trading? How many trades are you going to take till you're striked out? Those are a couple of key important components that you need to ask yourself. There's a rule that I go by for a limit on trades, and it's 3 strikes and you're out. Meaning that if you have 3 losses in a day, you're done. You're not going to trade the rest of the day. You're going to trade the next day or the day after that. The thing with taking losses though is you want to make sure you're emotionally stable. You don't want to go back into the markets with this anger. When we take a loss, we want to get that money back. It's called revenge trading. I know you guys have done it before. So really ask yourself, what's your plan? Write down all those rules. We're not going to go into the markets blind. It's like an RPG. It has a lock-on mechanism, so it can see its target. It can lock on and it can hit it. The same thing applies with trading. You guys want to have a plan so you know where you're aiming. You want to know where your goals are, what you're going to do, what loss you're going to take per day. A lot of important things like that. Now, step 2, you want to observe the days that you are trading best. I don't know what it is, but the best days that I trade are Tuesday and Wednesday. And the worst days that I trade are Fridays. So I've kind of come to a conclusion that, look, I'm not going to trade Fridays, especially because there's always NFP on Fridays, the first Friday of every month, meaning non-farm payroll. So there's a lot of bullshit going on in the market. I don't like to trade those days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And you guys really need to understand that things going on in your life, like let's say that a parent just died. Do you think you're really going to go trade? You're not emotionally stable. That is not smart to do. If you just got out of a breakup, are you going to go trade? Not smart at all. And a lot of you probably can agree with this. Are you going to trade if you are hungover? I've done that before and I've lost a lot of money. Don't tell anyone though. But you guys need to take into consideration these small little minor details. Like your emotional state is very important. If you're not in a good spot in life, you should not be trading. I mentioned this in the last step, but don't trade big news events. Usually before I trade, I'll go to forexfactory.com. And I have as a filter, I've had this on previous videos where I showed you guys how to tell if news is going to be positive or negative. It's on my most viewed videos. But I have a filter on Forex Factory where only the red boxes or the red files are checked. And that's the high impact news. So when there's high impact news, it's most likely going to bring a big ruckus to the market. So with US 30, we're going to be looking for USD news, the red high impact news. And if I see that there's a high impact news event coming out when I'm going to trade in the morning, I'm good. I'll skip the trading day and I'll trade the next day. And you guys need to understand that you don't have to trade every day. It's completely fine if you take a day off. It's just like you not going to work. Like how many of you love not going to work, calling out sick or getting a day off? Same thing here. You should enjoy your days off to regain focus, to just look back at the markets, maybe back test. It's really important that you guys understand these little crucial elements because they do play a big factor in the long-term gain. Now, step 4, this is something I have told you guys so many times. If the setup is not there, your trade is not there. You guys want to have your ideal setup play out in your mind. And look, this is what you guys should do. You should take a screenshot of the charts on the times that you trade where your ideal perfect setup forms and print it out on a piece of paper. Have that piece of paper right by your trading station, or maybe right before you trade, you look at that piece of paper and you're like, all right, there's a doji that I look for, there's this trade, there's a bullish engulfing. You guys need to have it all locked in your mind so you can see it time and time after. And once you see those perfect trades and you memorize them, you're gonna be like, okay, there it is, it formed. Let me up my lot size. I'm confident in this trade. I'm confident that it's going to go and hit my take profit and go to my golden zone. And we are going to discuss golden zones on one of the next videos next week, so stay tuned for that. That is it for this video. I need you to go and do a roundhouse kick on that subscribe button right now. like this video, and if you have any video ideas for me, let me know below. I would love to hear it, guys. Without further ado, peace out.